Hey guys, it's Rollininstyle, and we are continuing with Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. The last episode is probably the longest of the series, but we defeated our inner darkness for the most part, I think. So we are now officially a stronger character. We have more resolve to save Dillian in Helheim, which is where I believe we're headed to next. So, and I actually didn't die last time. I was very close, but I didn't die nearly as much as the fire area. So, that's pretty cool. And I think the voices are getting a lot better too.
When she was younger, she would lay in the grass and stare at the clouds. And as she saw them, elusive, shifting faces. After a while, she could see the faces everywhere. In the trees, the mountains, caves.
So we have the mirror now from Druth. He helped us face it, and we did it. And we have our lover's skull. That's always nice. You know? He's the old ball and chain. Except it's a skull. So, I guess it doesn't really apply. Oh, that was so last episode. Shut up, voices. Oh my god. Did you hear that? It was like a horse hoof. Or a heartbeat or something. It was like doo-doo. Alright. What do we got?
I wonder, can you see the faces too? They're there. If you look for them.
Cool. I don't need to look for faces, thanks. I'm good.
Mother.
What? What?
Senua, you have the sight. Just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld. The underworld and all the souls within it will see you.
I don't think that's a good thing.
Don't be afraid when they speak to you.
No.
I will always be here to guide you.
No.
Did you see her? That was her mother, Galina. She was a priestess, a healer. She taught Senua to see the weave that binds the world together. And it was beautiful. It was a time before the darkness. But when it did come, it first came for her mother.
See, this supports the idea that I said in the first episode that,
Senua still sees her face from time to time, hidden in the wild.
back then...
She's still watching over.
Okay, thank you, voice. How do I get down?
She misses her so much.
It supports what I said in the earlier episodes, whereas, in the, like, early human days, what we perceive as disability today was not seen as such. It was seen as a gift from the gods, or like a holy gift that the gods had bestowed upon this person. And they were, besides the village elder, they were probably the most sacred person in the village or tribe. So I think they really did their research for this game. That's really cool. So, like, for example, because I have cerebral palsy, so if I was born back then, in certain tribes, not all, but in certain groups, they would say that the gods took away my physical ability to give me another gift, let's say. So, I think that's really cool. That's a really cool way of looking at it. I think this is where we need to go. Ow. This is it, right? No, we just came from here. See, it's so easy to get lost. Yeah, okay, we're going the right way. I was so concerned that I'd have to stop like before. Oh. Okay, so can we...
With the mark of Valravan and the mark of Surt, you may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
So I know that you love him, but once you go into hell and face this stuff, you can't go back. So I hope you understand that. You can't fuck with the dead, because they'll fuck right back.
Open the gate. Open the gate. No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. Don't. She's done it.
This is not a good idea. Not a good idea.
So dark. It's dark. The darkness. Only the dead may cross. Only the dead may cross.
What? Shit.
Truth? Anyone?
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Damien!
What is that?
In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came, through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a
So-
heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home.
No!
They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart.
So, just to give you a bit of information, usually when deities or people in old poems speak in rhymes. It's a sort of spell. And I don't necessarily think that voice was against her. He was just telling her the truth.
The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life.
I think this is her logical side of her.
From it that brought it nearer, led it to him. An endless suffering, worse than death. And you wanted to surrender, abandon and to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
So we died. We died of a broken heart. Because we are officially in Niflheim now.
The gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your calling.
Ow.
When there is a new world
What?
ahead,
Oh.
the only one that makes any sense.
Oh, awesome music. Got it.
Every gate you open into darkness brings another challenge.
Yeah, I think this is her, like reality speaking to her almost. Like, you can't sit there in your pity, you have to fight. I think that's what it is.
She's injured. She can still do it.
Son of a bitch.
You're close.
Is there a gate? What are we doing here? Yeah, but I don't think that grating voice was evil. I think he was saying, look, you can be sad, but you gotta fight for what you want if you really love him. Because he's dead, but he's not really dead. God damn it, another fucking... Okay, great.
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path. Align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to Hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
Huh. I had never heard that one. Add it to the ever-growing list of mythology stories. What? What did that do? Was it just telling me where I need to go? Okay. The X is up here though. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. It's clearly that. Oh my god, is it all the same one but just aligned differently? I think so. Maybe not. Here. Okay, well there's that. I don't know. How I would have gotten that one. See, that's what I mean. I think it's one thing, but then it's a completely other thing. There's that one. Come on, I know it's you. See, but it has to be that. Oh, you know what it is? It's probably this. No? But I'm not seeing, like, X symbols. So maybe that's not it. X. X, X. Where are you? X. It's clearly that. Thank you. Got it. There it is. Let's go. How are there dead bodies in the underworld?
The gate. It's opening.
Who is it?
It's her.
It's coming.
That song again.
Is it?
It's Hella.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it.
It's okay to be scared.
Get up.
That's her inner strength. That's what that voice is. It's her inner strength. Did I die?
Hell is reaching deep inside of her. Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be? Everyone hates her. She's a curse.
Okay, maybe it's not her strength.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there's no one left to do that for you.
What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering.
No.
Broken and lost.
No.
Just like your sword.
Come on.
What the fuck?
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. Listen to it.
Don't give up.
Did it? It's not
Like this.
It's not real.
Is that injury real?
Already dead.
Who are you?
You still believe in these shadows?
No, it's not. It's a trick. It's a trick. He's already dead. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. It's happening. Go towards
Okay. Usually when you go to the light, that's not a good thing. Another thing I want to say, in, at least from what I know of old Nordic Viking culture, it was said you would ascend to heaven if you fought valiantly, like physically on like a battlefield, but if you died in like your sleep or what was perceived as a weak way, you would go to hell. So they valued brute strength and fighting honorably and that sort of thing.
It's Dillian. He's gone. You were so slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you it was to trick you. I told you.
Come on, we can do this.
Keep going. See, there's nothing to follow. Come on.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father, Zimbal, made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
Okay, we can do this. He's right over there.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. Yes. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind.
It's so interesting how
The lone figure of a boy.
He's there, under the tree.
Sword play under the shade of a tree. She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing. And the world danced with him.
What?
The gloom lifted. And for the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
So it's interesting how sometimes the voices are with her
Under the tree.
and then they're against her.
You can see it. Come on, you have to keep Dillian just waiting. Keep going.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
Well, that's a great story. Okay, back to finding the love of our life. I think the rot grew a little bit. It looks like it grew a little bit. Okay, well, how do I focus on it? It's like not letting me. Hello? See down there? Maybe I just hit the wrong button. No. Okay, let's try to go down there and see if he's there. Okay. I wonder how that feels on her hand. Like if it feels like a frostbitten limb or what it feels like. have no idea where I'm going. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Fucking lightning scared me again. Fuck. Where did this motherfucker go?
Today, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
It's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. Different. You want?
We are gonna find him.
You're deluded. Where are you going? Where is she going?
Whoa.
What does she find? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
Okay, but where is he? What if she's like stuck in a loop? I have no idea. This is basically the I have no idea playthrough. Wow, her teeth look so realistic.
What's your name?
What?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zenua's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well,
Where is he?
I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
Oh,
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were.
this is the PS4 trailer.
That there's nothing to go back to at all. Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy
They
you.
won't stop me. I can still feel it.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here,
No.
and all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up! Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there?
Let's go find him.
Mountain. Is that Delia? Nothing lives here. You won't survive.
Yeah, where are all the rest of the souls?
You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree.
Well, they did say that your personal hell is designed by your own dreams and fears, so maybe that's an explanation. Oh my god, it's Star Wars now. Episode 5.
Take it. A sword. Take it. Delia left it for you. Take it. Take it. Take it.
Imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Go to the shards. Go to the shard. Go to the shards. What's the shard?
Okay, cool.
It's the metal runestones. The metal. The runes. You need that sword. Go to the shard. Find the shards.
Okay, well, I had to get down there first.
Find it. There it is. Focus. There's the shard. Focus. Focus. Use your eyes. Look. Get closer. What can you see? Go to it. It's not safe. Don't go near it. Move closer. Go. Come on.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Baldur. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good and wise.